behind that. It could be. I want to see the chat. I don't want the chat to be disabled. Okay, so figured since I did want to do at some point an Epstein live stream, but I haven't had the time or the energy. I figured I'd do it. Hold on, my Bluetooth is doing something weird. Okay, never mind. We should be good. Okay, well, I don't know really what to do where to start with this whole Epstein thing other than like a preface. For anyone who doesn't quite know what we're going to be getting into, which I'm sure they do, but there's a small chance that they might not know. And well, the Epstein stuff is indeed very triggering, and I don't know how much of what I'm going to show you is going to do that, if at all. So I have no viewers, good connection, should be coming in just fine. Just make sure everything is nice here. All right. So what are we gonna do tonight? What am I gonna show you in the Epstein files? Well, first off, I do want to warn you, they are a little fucked up. So I can't guarantee that we're not gonna see something fucked up. But if you're tuning into this live stream, I figure you already know. A big old thing of water. So before we get into this, consider this like preface. I gotta make sure everything's running correctly first. And it would appear to be running fine. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's not running fine. Okay. Yeah, no, I ignore that. Ignore the Zin. Just took 12 milligrams straight to the face. Hold on. Could be fine. Just give me a sec. These guys were exposed years ago. That's the truth. It's a question of how many people really saw that and understood that that's what was happening. I don't know. Give me a moment here. I gotta gather myself. I don't really know if I'm gonna dig into the Epstein files tonight. It's pretty late and I'm pretty tired. I just got off of work. I guess it's just crazy to me that this trafficking ring is still going strong, going hard, and doing all this trafficking right under everyone's noses, including mine. Because truthfully, I don't fucking know how they're doing it. I have suspicion that they use submarines, and that's why Ghislaine Maxwell had a submarine license. I mean, not everyone just has a submarine license laying around alongside a submarine port and a functioning submarine. That's kind of a novelty, a rarity, honestly. So I wonder if that's how they're doing it and that's how they're getting away with it. I honestly don't know. The FBI, I said most of the reason why they couldn't really say much. It's because legally it would tip these people off, which if they're gonna be in the Epstein files, they probably already fucking know they're fucked. But, I don't know how many of them would have been discreet about it. Let's put it that way. See, they weren't being very discreet in these files at all. Not at all discreet. I've shown you quite a bit on this channel from those files. I honestly don't want to get back into it right now. I would just say to the FBI, what incentive does the FBI have to cover for these people at all, even if they've received large sums of money for it, which, to be honest with you, I don't really believe. I mean, it's the FBI. Do you really think they went and they blackmailed them directly? Kind of gave them a little bit of a. The FBI would be given a little bit of an advantage there. Calling that out would be a good idea if that's what happened. It wouldn't shock me if that did happen. I'm just being too nice about it or whatever. I don't know the truth about what happened. Same with the whole is Jeffrey Epstein alive or dead? I can't make heads or tails of it. My mind doesn't know what to think he did. I don't know. Is he dead? Is he alive? I have no idea. With how rich he was, he could have paid for anything, really. I mean, think about all the shit he paid for while he was on that island. I mean, he paid for that island. Can get that shit for free. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's an international clique of these fucking people and fucking pedophiles. And they run the world. And I get shut down for exposing that. And I just don't see why I should be quiet about it if I know that's what's going on. That's a pedophile ring, that they're trafficking kids and they're doing all this horrible shit to kids and people and animals. Why should I just sit there and see the truth is revealed with the whole like even with the vegan thing. I'm a vegan. I don't eat any kind of meat. You could see it there. This whole system is fucked up. Not judging you if you eat meat or saying you're evil. I'm just saying the system itself is fucking evil. That's what they support. They support eating humans. Clearly, they support eating humans here. I'll show you a little bit of proof I have for that right now. I'll show you the proof that they support eating humans. So this is Marina Abramovich, and I think this is Lady Gaga and some other random artist. Don't actually know if they had any connection to Epstein. Maybe they did. I'm honestly not too sure. But I think they support cannibalism because that is that's one of the most realistic cakes. It's apparently a cake I've ever seen. This is a real photo. This isn't AI. This has been flocking around the internet for years. And, well, that's not the only photo I have of different people who are loosely associated with each other making similar comments about cannibalism. So this is one of a couple of images. So here's the first image, which is of a corpse, bloodied. It's a cake that they ate, apparently, and that blood is supposedly some kind of fucking icing. I don't know. It looks disgusting. I don't eat meat because like, if I were to eat meat now, I would literally poison myself, land myself in the hospital. Like, you think it's a joke, dude. When you see, you really see. Your body sees. My body recognized it. My body was getting sick from the meat. I had to stop eating meat. Since then, I haven't eaten any kind of animal products. Anything. You see this? Meat diet. I had milk and cheese, that's about it. Milk and cheese isn't as bad to me. You see how it says meat diet and there's blood all over your mouth and it looks like human blood? If you've ever had a steak before, you know it has like a deep brown kind of blood to it and it tastes good, yeah, but that's what they're referring to, and it's human blood. It looks like human blood and it looks real. It's kind of bubbling in this area of the mouth, if you can tell. That's a blood bubble, it looks like. So either someone bit the shit out of themselves or made themselves bleed and smeared it all over their mouth so they can take this image, or something darker is going on. Here's another photo, blood all over the floor. The caption says, "A child don't know what bad is." With all the references to cannibalism we've seen thus far and how they like to shove cannibalism in our face, something that repulses me. Yeah. See if we got any more cannibalism references that I may have forgotten about. There's another one in here. I haven't came across it yet. Oh, here's another cannibalism reference. This is what the caption says: sending nudes and eating shit and killing kids. Hashtag me. And the shit that they're eating in this photo is a meat burger while they're talking about eating shit and killing kids. Doesn't look very good. Let's dig into this further. Here's another death reference. Fucking killed it. I don't give a damn and I don't give a fuck. Could be talking about the goat, could be talking about a child, who knows? Here is a photo with the caption that says, it appears that blank has discovered there is money in human trafficking. That is actually what it said. I don't know who's gone and edited that part out, but I remember what it said. And it said something to the effect of that. So here's a photo from them where they're bragging about human trafficking. And remember, these people are all loosely associated. Bunch of fucking, I mean, you think it's a joke until it's proven to be fucking real, and then what? I'm really fucking tired. Like, I've been up all day. I was up pretty much all night. I had work. Okay. Forgive me here. I just gotta expose these people, man. That's really all I can do. I've only been live for 12 minutes and I'm already like low energy, but this is, I want to expose them. What they are, pieces of shit. Look into the Isaac Cappy situation where Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg are accused of rape, and then the guy who accuses them of it is uh, found dead from falling off a bridge. I straight up think they're vampires. If you want to take some time, go ahead and read this image. It's clear to me this stream isn't going to get any views. That's clear. I don't, they have my whole channel shadow banned, so yeah. I might have to go to sleep, guys. I'm not fucking around here, but that is a lot of what I found in the recent years of studying this human trafficking shit. Okay? It's really dark. And all I'm gonna say is it doesn't end with Epstein. It doesn't end with him. It's like a whole network of these people. I've been trying since I was a teenager to get people to see it so that maybe it would stop, but no one listens. There's not much I can do about it when that's the case. So I think I'm gonna come back either tomorrow in the form of a stream or I'm gonna make a full-fledged video because the streams are not getting any views. My channel is shadow banned, and I don't think this is a very good stream anyways. I just wanted to show you some of what we're dealing with here. So if there's somehow a secret viewer in this chat, as you see, it says 0 viewers. Um, yeah, that's about all I have right now. at this point. But there is more, and I guarantee you there's more that we haven't found because look at what we have found. Well, if there is anyone watching, thanks for tuning in. I gotta cut it off here. I've exposed what I needed to expose in the form of long form videos. I mean, if you really want to see the full exposure of this Pizzagate thing, the best I have to give you is found in this playlist right here on the channel. And it's this video, the first video in the playlist right here. So if you want to see it really exposed, go watch this. And then there's some other videos, some of which I have done exposing these people. And that's it. That's all I have for you. These people are about to probably get exposed in front of the whole world. That's my belief. That's what I feel coming. That's basically what's been happening, right? They need to be fucking exposed. It's no wonder I feel all tired right now when I'm fucking exposing them. I'm tired, sick. I mean, I just made coffee and I'm about to fucking pass out, dude. It's no fucking wonder. So just know that if they actually do move to assassinating me over this shit, that's over exactly what you think it is. Them being in some kind of pedo cult that's been called out many times over generations. And I don't think there's ever been a time in history where it was ever truly put an end to. So until humanity sees, it's just going to continue. I don't know. There is a God too that does punish these people and will punish these people. So I like to put my faith into God and say, hey, He will do something. God will do something about these evil people. There's only so much I can do. They keep me at a limited perspective. I don't know a lot of names involved in this other than what I just showed you, and those names were blacked out for whatever fucking reason. If it were me blacking them out, I would tell you I'm not the ones blacking the names out. That's them doing that. I don't know why they're blacking these people's names out, but there's basically no room for speculation anymore. It's going on, and they're involved in some dark shit. And, I don't think they ever really anticipated someone actually being able to understand what they've been saying. So this little video on the Pizzagate playlist is an example of how they make music videos with hidden, secret, evil meanings. And that this is one of those music videos. And whether or not they're actually involved in the evil shit that they're alluding to in this music video is true, whether they're involved or not, it doesn't really matter. They clearly know something and aren't sharing it with the public. And it has to do with children. And it apparently has to do with children being abducted. So when I find out that there's a human trafficking ring, abducting children, doing horrible things to them, and getting away with it while the public doesn't fucking know, my first thing is not go and make a fucking music video that barely, just barely, like, no, like these people are caught. And the video was potentially seizure inducing as well, so I would either recommend that you slow it down or not watch it at all. But just know it's an occult music video filled with signs and symbols. So that's what they do. They make these videos and they have like they're called tells and they like to tell people of their crimes in public. I'm a person too. Like I'm a human being. Like I'm an animal. I don't know what to tell you. I have to sleep. I have to fucking eat. Do all the things that a human has to do. I don't know if these people have to worry about that. Think of the themes in this music video. Do you really think it's all just I mean, it's literally a slideshow image presentation of a bunch of fucked up images, and then there's children involved in all of the images, basically. Eating children is even referenced in this video. So if you want to watch it, it's on the Pizzagate playlist. This is the title of the video. I know it's not really a easy to read title, but That's the title of the video. That's what they're saying. If it's plain English I'm speaking, if you can't understand, you're not listening. Speaking very clear English, this is exactly what they're doing. They're farming people's energy. They're keeping them as like fucking zombies and shit, as lab rat experiments. Like, this is disturbing. It deserves to be exposed, and so do the people that do this shit. They have no fucking conscience. They have no heart at all. They don't care. They're basically signed over to the machine at this point. That's why I don't give views on my fucking live streams. Okay? Like, if I, like, what? I see plenty of live streams all the time with people that aren't very big and they at least have like 20. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm telling you what it is. They have my channel shadow banned completely because you guys aren't finding my content. You allegedly can't even search my name in the fucking search bar and find my channel. I don't know why that would be other than the fact that they shadow banned me. Originally, I was shadow banned about gang stalking, but when I started talking about Pizzagate and probably Epstein too, I was shadow banned. I don't know about the Epstein stuff gets me banned from other websites, as I've shown. I've been banned for posting the truth about Epstein and other people, a number of times actually. And they try to claim that it's spamming, but no one is posting the information that I'm posting. So I know that it's not spamming. They're trying to hide what I'm telling the people about Epstein being connected to Lucifer and all this shit, and how they're basically evil Satans, right? They're playing cover for them right now, for God knows what fucking reason. But if everyone stopped playing cover to these people, they lose the game because they use the people as like a human shield. They use us as a human shield. That's why they have normies defend this human trafficking shit and claim it's all debunked and that it was never ever true. That's how easy it is. All they have to do is put it in the media. It's debunked. You guys never debunked a fucking thing. You didn't even think to debunk it. You said it sounds too crazy. Debunk. That's literally what they did. That wouldn't hold up in a court. If I did that, it wouldn't hold up. It'd be recognized for what it is. I don't believe that shit, that they can get away with something like that. And they did. You guys got lied to straight up. It is real. And they did that deliberately. So what does that mean? Who's paying these people off and why are they covering for them? Think about what I just said. I mean, you really think that all these news outlets with independent journalists, obviously not really independent, but journalists that think for themselves, do you really think it's organic for them all to have the exact same opinion without ever having done any real research? You can pull up any Pizzagate debunked article you want. None of them debunk Pizzagate. Not one. I've read a number of these articles claiming to debunk Pizzagate, and they're all ridiculous. And I'm surprised people can get away with doing that in 2026 and 2015. Get away with being that fucking. How are you just going to say it's debunked and then yet present no evidence as to how it's debunked? All this shit I just showed you on this live stream is evidence for it being real. I mean, like, what's with all the cannibalism references and what's with all the talking about abducted children and like, you're not talking about it in a way where you're exposing these people doing it. You're talking about it in a way where it's like they'll never catch us. We're just gonna tell people what we're doing in TV. They won't catch us. They're too stupid. And that's part of the joke, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know every little psychological fucking niche of these people. I just know that they're at least involved. I mean, you put a whole music video together, and I've done extensive analysis of this music video, as I've done many others, because I'm a musician. And I'm telling you right now, it's not innocent. So they could quit that shit right now, like the whole, oh, this is innocent thing. Go watch this video that I'm showing off in this video. It's not innocent. I think I even left a link to it. I did. I linked to the video in the description so you can go find it. I think that's a part of the reason they haven't removed it. One, it would look bad. Two, maybe that's how they are. I don't know. Why would they be all secretive about it? I was never secretive about this shit. I ruined my whole life talking about these fucking people. You realize that, right? I was never secretive about this shit. The moment I found out as a teenager this shit was going on, I started telling people, and it made me look fucking crazy. And I didn't care because I knew somewhere deep down that that really was going on. And now look at this shit. Now I know for sure it's going on. I'm no longer a teenager. So if it was some kind of delusion or trick that I fell for, why do I still believe in it now all these years later? Because it was memory hold. They buried Pizzagate and no one talked about it because it was memory hold. No one cared to find out if that was really happening or not. It's almost like a test. Do people really care? It's not my job. Whatever, right? I never said it was your job. I'm just saying that it's weird to me that people get told that there's this giant ring of evil pedophiles around the world, and they won't keep with it long enough to expose it. They won't try to figure it out or anything. That's not how we should be running our world. I'm telling you that right now, because that's exactly what gives them precedent, and that's exactly what gives them fucking power. Zero live stream viewers. I'm telling you exactly what these people are doing. You think it's a coincidence that no one's watching right now? Okay, it's not. This is the consequence of telling a truth so fucking deep. Who would believe you? Because no one wants to talk about it. It's that deep. I don't know why either. I've never feared these people. The only thing I fear is what they might do as a result of me fucking talking about this, which at this point, I'm blackmailing them. They should have stopped talking to me a long time ago. If they thought I was a rat, I don't know why they kept fucking talking to me. But let's just say these people, through their anonymity, have admitted some pretty terrible things to me, and it sounds like they're admitting it. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, it sounds like they're admitting to some kind of crime. And one of them told me that they run an illegal operation involving children, and I don't understand where these jokes come in. So the joke from their perspective is framed as, oh, you're a schizophrenic guy, so I'm gonna come in and fuck with your head and make you think that I'm a human trafficker because you're schizophrenic. Does that make sense to you? Who would do something like that? One of the biggest things that they said to me was this. Listen to this. They said one time, okay, so I said one time to them, I'm gonna catch you and I'm gonna expose you and whatnot at some point, right? Here's what they said. We're gonna frame you and make you look crazy so that no one's gonna believe you anyway. That's really what he said to me. In response to, I'm gonna expose you guys for being Satanists and evil, they said they were gonna frame me to look crazy or kill me. But they really like to harp on the framing to be crazy thing. So I say, if these people want to threaten to kill me, fuck them. Do it. You guys are defending pedophiles, bro. And I look bad. Why do I look bad? How do I look bad in this? In all of this, why do I become the bad guy? Because I'm unhinged. I don't know what to tell you. Do you think knowing about something like this is really healthy for you? It's not. But what am I supposed to do? Just be quiet about it and live with the guilt of being silent about a fucking human trafficking ring? Like you could say I'm being performative or dramatic, but I've really got to thinking about it for hours at a time. I truly wonder what the right way of going about this is, because the police apparently can't do anything, and what am I going to send them to investigate exactly? I don't know where they're doing it. I've never seen them do it, traffic people or eat people. Bunch of pieces of shit. I already know how they operate. They're evil as fuck. Like, you think that I'm joking. Or you think that they're joking when they show their evil side to you, and they're not. They can't be joking. Okay, like when I joke about, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you, right? You know it's a joke. But with these people, you don't. You don't know if it's a joke. And that's the bad part. Because they get up to saying some evil fucking things. Throughout the years, they've said some evil, evil things. And shown me some pretty horrible things as well. Against my will. without me even knowing it was coming, they showed me things that, I mean, you would kill. Let's say that. And I don't know what to tell people. I'm not gonna be silent to a group of these fucking you know whats. Maybe they don't distinguish themselves as that, but a couple of them, look, man, I don't know if you're gonna believe it or not, but they're straight up psychopathic. Think about like a psychopath who has too much power and is straight up evil and just wants to make it everyone else's problem. That's what these people are. And that's what happened. I mean, what I experienced was a joke. The V2K is no joke. When those people start threatening you over the V2K, they mean it. Like straight up, they fucking meant it. Everything they said to me, they meant. I know they did. They hate my ass because I exposed them for being fake. I exposed myself for being fake at a point because I didn't like the way I was living. It's not that I'm a fake person, but I was living a fake life. So I have the ability to call this shit out when I see it. And once I recognize that I'm doing something wrong, like with the meat eating on my part, I just put an end to it. These people don't do that. They have no capacity. You must understand they have no capacity. They're straight up fucking evil. They have to be exposed. There's nothing else you can do for them. You'll give them an engine, they'll take fucking 80 miles. I've been merciful. I tried to walk away from this and they dragged me. Fuck them. I mean, you could say it's all imagined in my head. It's not. It's so real. It's not even funny. They're members of a cult, satanic cult, and then there's other cults that worship Lucifer and shit. The point is, they all get down to worshiping and engaging in the evil energy, which is murder and all these, like, rape, all this horrible cannibalism, low vibrational shit. They worship it like an idol, basically. And that is infectious. And that's how they get people into the cult. First, what they do, this is what they did to me, are trying to figure out if you're evil or not. Because they're going to try to figure, okay, so listen, they're trying to figure out who you are, whether you're good or you're evil. So they're going to perform tests on you and see your responses. And if they find out you're a good person, they're going to lie to you. And if they find out they're evil, yeah, you're evil like them, they're going to recruit you. That's what they do. They think I'm stupid. I knew exactly what they were trying to do the whole time. Maybe they didn't know that I knew, but I did. Maybe not every Satanist gets down to cannibalism. Maybe some are vegan. All I'm saying is, you guys don't know what you're worshiping. That's it. That's all. You don't know what you're worshiping. You don't know who Satan even is. If you follow Satan, you are deceived. That's all. If you worship Satan, you are even more deceived. If you look up to Satan any kind of way, you are looking at the biggest rapist of all time, child predator, all of it. And you're idolizing that. He thinks it's fun. So if you want to be a Satanist, that's who you get down with. So if you're a musician like me, you get offered stuff from the devil. I guess that's just how it is. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But every offer from the devil, I deny. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. You know, he tried came in and say the devil tried to say I made a bet with him. I never made a bet with him. He's fucking deranged. Straight up deranged. Claiming shit that I never fucking made a bet with him at all about anything ever in my entire life. That's all I'm saying. People will talk about why do you expose this much about yourself and whatnot. I don't know anymore. I honestly just, I straight up don't give a fuck anymore. And I want you to know what's real because this shit is not fun to deal with. I don't know I don't even know what I would describe my emotion as right now. It's an international clique of some of these people are pro pedophilia. They hide it because the public doesn't like it, but that's what they are. I'm serious. They think it's intellectual. They think it is brazen. They're the most brazen They talk about raping and killing children as a joke, and you say, why haven't you done anything? I've been doing shit about it for years. People talk about, I'll kill that motherfucker. I mean, dead ass. Like, that's how serious this is. Like, they don't understand what the fuck they're doing by joking. Someone tells these fucking idiots to say this shit to me, and they don't understand the kind of heat they're bringing on themselves and me by joking about it. Like, it's fucking a joke, and it's not a joke at all. Is it? I, I'm showing you the fucking shit on my hard drive. You can't be so like you. There's no way the average person doesn't see or feel what I'm feeling from that. There's just no way. Somewhere down there, they know that it's fucked up to do that. Who jokes about raping and killing children? Seriously. I will grill them for this. Put me in a room for them. This is why they don't talk. This is why they don't talk to me. Straight up. They'll shit their fucking pants if they have to fucking sit here and justify this shit. I told them to stop because it's not funny and they have no idea what the fuck they're invoking by doing it. That it's not a joke and that I just straight up don't understand. Look, make jokes all you want if you're a comedian, but the way that they're doing it is different. It sounds, I don't know, man. I'm not accusing anyone of specific of any sort of crime, but they do talk like they've committed some crimes. Let's say that. They talk like they know what the fuck they're talking about. Alright? These people think I give a fuck, and I just don't. Assassinate me. Straight up, I don't give a fuck. I'm poor as fuck. You guys are fake. You're all fucking fake. Literally. That's what I found out about these people. They're all fake as fuck. Like, what? You're gonna kill me because I exposed all these fucking satanic pedophiles? You should be thanking me, you fucking prick. But no, they literally said to me this. Get this. This is what they said to me. I want you to, I need you to listen to this. I said to them, I'm gonna catch you. One day I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna find out everything that's been going on. And they said, I'm gonna frame you to look crazy so that no one believes you anyway. Who would say something like that to me? Why would he say that to me? Why? Why would he say that he has to frame me to look crazy for people not to believe me? Believe me about what? Human trafficking? Satanism? What exactly are we talking about here? That is crazy that that was told to me. But that was said straight to my, I guess I can't say straight to my face, but it was told to me. All right? These things, they intrude and they try to talk with me and it's annoying. The book of life was sealed in 2020. It's sealed. We're in war now. There's no point talking to the other team. Well, I must be under some kind of fucking illusion because I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not mad at you. I agree we're in war with the devil and whatnot, but I'm not getting the full picture. Let's say there is no side. There is no use in talking to the other team. Yeah, that's a good point. I needed to figure them out though. I needed to figure them out psychologically, like they were doing to me. I did figure them out. They're all fake as fuck, egoic, evil sometimes. Sometimes they're evil straight up. 2020 was a weird year for me. I can't really remember too much that happened in that year. I've just been going on for the last like 40 minutes to a stream of zero people exposing these people because that's what felt right to me. Jump on live stream and start exposing them. Somebody will find it. And I've been exposing like so much that it's a joke at this point. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, there are so many fucking pictures on my hard drive of these fucking people and their posts, and it just does not look good at all. They're constantly talking about cannibalism, abducting children, killing children. Uh, they're constantly talking about these things on their Instagrams, through their YouTube videos. They are, I've shown you the proof. Okay, like I'm not making this up. I'm not schizophrenic. It's on this playlist right here. which you may have already seen. It's the Pizzagate playlist. If you really, really care and are interested to find out the full context of what I'm saying, please go watch this video right here, which is an hour and 30 minutes long, and from Mouthy Buddha about Pizzagate. Okay? Like, these are the photos on my hard drive. Look at this. Look at this, my friends. Like, this is cannibalism. What the fuck, man? Sorry. So, I'm a vegan. Eating meat in my world is wrong. For me, meeting eat makes you impure. For me, meeting eat makes you impure. It doesn't mean you're satanic or evil. It taints the flesh, like the actual flesh. In my opinion, the flesh is best kept healthy with the plants that God grows. And it says that in Genesis that God grows all the plants on earth. So it's true. All the plants belong to God. They were all created by God. So I think that the way to be the most healthy is to eat only plants and shit, fruits, fungi, non-living things that God's already grown for us to sustain ourselves. These people are like the polar inversion to that. They are straight up evil and apparently very adamantly believe in cannibalism. This is a photo of Marina Abramovich with, I believe that's Lady Gaga. It looks like her. If it's not her, I'd be shocked. Some weird, I think a French artist or some shit right here. And this is actually not a real person. This is a cake, a human shaped cake that looks very realistic and is covered in blood, is soaking in a pool of blood. Who has made this art? And for what purpose? Why are they showing us this? Why are they flaunting this cannibalism? That's what they're doing. This is a flaunt. This is a tell. They are flaunting cannibalism in our faces. Now, why are they doing that? Are they really that sick? Yes, they are. So, Bill Gates. Let's talk about Bill Gates, shall we? I'm only using his operating system right now, Windows fucking 11. Bill Gates, let's go. Let me find this photo for you. So, Bill Gates, Mr. Bill, and they're trying to shut me down right now. I'm pretty sure they work for them. I don't know if they work for Bill Gates specifically, but they work for somebody. And it ain't me. So, I gotta find this photo. Hold on. Right here. Bill Gates, Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Gates. I think this is him on the Lolita Express. It might not be. It might be another private jet. Then there's this photo. I don't really know what's going on. This photo. Point is the connections. So Bill Gates, Marina Abramovich. Either someone's setting this up to make it look bad and to frame all these people, which I don't think is happening. Or they really are all connected. Look at this from the official Microsoft website. Marina Abramovich explores mixed reality, Microsoft and culture. You know, upon first glance, may seem innocent, but when you add the context of, well, I'm going to show you Marina Abramovich. This is Marina Abramovich. Sorry, give me a moment here. It's way down here. That this woman right here is Marina Abramovich. She's talking about cannibalism in her artwork. And Bill Gates is also associated with Epstein, convicted sex trafficker. That's all I'm trying to highlight here. I know where the future is headed. I am a real prophet. I would like to give you info because your heart is pure for real. You are a genius tier and your name is in the book of life. Thank you. And it feels like my name is the only name in the book of life, at least in my life sometimes. I mean, there are very few people who I could say, like, I don't like to do this, but a lot of people they really don't take after God, let's say. They take after Lucifer or Satan or their own ego. I don't know. I don't know what happens to those people in the end. But I appreciate that. It's like my brain doesn't know how to fully comprehend it because I'm still here in the matrix in my body. I mean, I've left my body several times. I've left my body in my life. I don't know how I keep coming back into my body after leaving so many times. Like, is that believable? That happened. I've exited, my soul has exited this body several times in this lifetime. As a child, it's just weird. It makes it hard to live life normally, knowing that my soul has exited this body before. It's just, I don't know. It made me think like the only point was to expose these people while I still could. I don't know. That's what I choose to use my intelligence here for, is to expose these people. I don't like them at all, and well, I have a very thorough understanding of their evil. I would like for it to stop. I think it's unnecessary. To have a bunch of psychopaths running around hurting kids and abducting them and getting away with it is not what you want. And being threatened by these people is really not what you want. And let's just say, yes, I have been threatened for exposing all of this over 200 times at least. 200 times. Online, in person. Hey, I'll tell you this. The last time I went out on a walk, someone said something to me. I mean, it wasn't directed at me. I mean, it was directed at me, but he said it indirectly the moment I walked by. You know, it sounds like a threat. Hey. And that's what these gang stalkers would do. They would walk past me and they would say threats as I was telling people this stuff online. I mean, as though they were tracking all my movements online and they knew exactly what I was exposing and exactly why they were sent to harass me. You got to imagine these people have a handler because they do. They have handlers telling them this shit and organizing. It's really fucking weird. I want to focus on different things other than that. This is in the way, if you recognize it. What I'm saying with that. All these nasty, evil motherfuckers are in the way. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop just because me and a couple of other people on YouTube fucking expose them and whatnot. It's just, I wish it would fucking work like that, but it doesn't. But Bit Freedom, I really appreciate your engagement with the channel. I appreciate it a lot, actually. But yeah, man, I don't know how much more I really have to say. If you got any like questions or anything you want to say, you should shoot it now. We're about 48 minutes into it, and I mean, I've said what I needed to say. At this point, I'd just be regurgitating. I really just, I don't know what to say anymore with the trafficking side of things. I'm not a cop. I'm not an FBI agent. I'm not a CIA agent. You know, I'm not a, I'm 23 years old. I don't think they're accepting this early, but I don't know. And I'm like straight up unnerved by the level of shit that I got, entangled with. Well, I appreciate that. I still have your email somewhere in my files, so I'll definitely let you know. The coming system. You mean the beast system or the precursor to that? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be around for that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long, but I might. So Should probably ask you a good question then. I don't know if I have one right now, but I might think of one. I just wonder. So when you say that bypass the mark, you're kind of like making it seem like as though it's by force. I thought it was by choice, and that people would be given a choice between the beast system and God's system at a certain point in time in the future. I thought it was coming in 2024, but it never happened. Or 2023, sorry. Yeah, I will never take the mark of the beast. They would have to force me to take it because I don't want to. I'm not a transhumanist. That's essentially what the mark of the beast is. It's like transhumanism. I've never been a transhumanist or really a cyberpunk guy. I mean, I like computers, but that's about it. Yeah, it's 1:42 in the morning where I am. It's pretty late. But before I end this, how would I bypass the mark? I'm sure you're already typing, but I don't know. I'm not gonna take it, so what if I don't make it to the beast system? Like, what if I just die? Like I might die soon. What about that? Do I get off scot-free? Can I leave? What is like I know what blockchain is, it's cryptocurrency, but like I'm gonna be real honest and say like I don't trust that either. Dude, I don't even trust regular money. Do you think I would trust cryptocurrency? I kind of don't because it's attached to this beast system, or it will be. But I would like to hear like what you mean by that with the self-custody account. I mean, it sounds self-explanatory, but I don't know what that means. I've never heard that in my life. Look at this, bro. I got this freaking. I'm a hillbilly now. I got dip. I got freaking dip. I'm dipping. We're dipping. I've been quitting smoking lately with these little Zin pouches. They've been helping me quit smoking. I say right as I'm about to roll a joint, because that's just how I am. I'm just really like that. I don't trust cryptocurrency at all. I don't like it. Like I like digital money, right? But full-blown cryptocurrency, I don't usually like. I mean, back when I was a kid, I had interest in Bitcoin, but that was when I was a kid. I didn't even really know what it was at the time. I just knew it was like virtual money. Man, oh man, I could have made my family a whole ass millionaire family if I invested in Bitcoin early as a kid. I couldn't, uh, I couldn't sell them on it though. That is all I can say on YouTube, unfortunately. Rough. They probably would shadow ban it. Like the whole stream goes down because of what you said. I remember back when I was first starting this YouTube shit, my computer would glitch out when I was making videos, when I was recording shit. Shit would just mysteriously stop recording. It would stop working right at the moment something would happen, you know? Like mysterious shit like that. So, I mean, I believe you. This is just wild. The situation I'm in is just wild. I don't really know what to say about it. I guess it's good that I can see though. I can see for the most part, but like I don't know, like I don't know. Because we're all like locked into our own way of thinking, right? I am too. I just think of this place as the Matrix because that's all it is. That's why I'm rolling a joint right now because the Matrix is fucking with me. That's how I categorize it. But I had to get on YouTube and expose them, even if this is the last time I do it, because I don't know. It's like I haven't been this awake, for a long time. I am tired though. But yeah, none of this was ever like a bit. None of this was ever like an act from me. I guess I can promise you that, but I don't know how like believable the promise is. I mean, I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't come on here and lie about a bunch of this shit. I mean, I've shown you proof. Like, if you really want to, you can rewatch some of what was in this live stream, or you can go pull up the Pizzagate playlist if you really want to prove it to yourself if you don't already know. They got away with a massive cover up, which was the Pizzagate cover up, and they tried to cover up the Epstein thing the same way, but it looks like the FBI doesn't give a fuck anymore. And it's just gonna publicize it. That's what we're hoping for. That the FBI does not collaborate with these motherfuckers. That's all I'm hoping. It'd be nice to know that people were officially done placating these people. Placate's the best word I can use. I mean, they get special privileges above the average person. These sick people do. They get to get away with this shit. Average people don't. I'm not quite sure why the system works like that, but it does. It's not that, you know, all evil goes unpunished. No, I mean there are rankings in evil as well. Evil people betray each other all the time. I mean they have no loyalty, they have no heart. I mean, you really expect loyalty from an evil person? You're not gonna get it. That's why evil people relate. They just want to use each other for their sick whatever they need to use them for. Drugs, people, children, whatever they need to use these people for. That's it. It's all business to them. That's why they don't take it personally. That's why they can do all this evil stuff and keep living life because they think it's all right. They think it's justified in some way. They think that because they made it into some kind of satanic ritual that it's a beautiful thing, that evil is beautiful. This is really what they're preaching now to the Satanists. They're preaching that evil is beautiful and that you need evil to have good and all this shit. All these lies of the duality matrix we're in. Lies that you know are lies if you're a good person. There is no such thing in my world as an evil good person, someone who is good and evil at the same time. It doesn't exist. I know because I'm not fucking me. That's why I'm exposing these people. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I wasn't exposing these evil ass, narcissistic, pedos, horrible people. It's a whole spectrum you got going on here. Psychopaths, I mean, sociopaths. I'm not a fucking doctor, but I'm not an idiot either. Some of this shit is borderline psychopathic, if not sociopathic. I've explained in depth as to why that is, and they've explained in depth as well. I don't care about the repercussions of what I'm saying anymore. Even if it leads me to die, if I really get killed for snitching on these people, I don't know what to say anymore. This world is fake. I'm not faking it though. This is actually real. What I'm doing right now is real. This is I don't know what to say to people. I'm rolling a joint right now. Yeah. I don't know what to say to people anymore. I want them exposed because once they're exposed, they won't have the power they have to rape and kill people and get away with it. They won't have that power because people will have finally called them out. Well, Brit Freedom, I hope you have a moment of peace and quiet tonight. I know that I will not have a moment of peace and quiet, though I do want one. I hope you can be at peace tonight. I know this stream isn't exactly the most positive thing in the world, but I appreciate you. And yeah, man, thank you for tuning into the live stream. Even if you were the only viewer, I'm grateful for it. Um, I have most of the hardcore exposing videos just on the channel as videos because as a live stream, it doesn't really work, as you see. I tried it again tonight. I tried to get views on the stream, I really did, and it just did not pan out at all. That I'm not shocked by, though. That I can't be shocked by. With the subject matter, the time, it's late. Well, guys, I stayed for an hour. I was gonna end it about 12 minutes in because I was really feeling like shit, but I decided no. I'll stick around. And that's it. That's all I have to say. These people are exposed, and I think the whole public is gonna know soon. Yeah, they do the V2K to me as well. What do I do, bro? You gotta recognize that whoever's doing this to you is either evil or they're a complete loser. There's really no two ways about it. You gotta find out. And you need to not fear them, which it doesn't sound like you do, but you need to not let it get to you as much as it gets to me, because it does get to me. Having these people joke about the things that they do, and then they can just get away with it through their anonymity. They joke about raping and killing children. It's really not funny to me, and they've done that for some time now, and I've heard other people corroborate what I'm saying now, and it's apparently a common thing to make these kind of nasty jokes. Doesn't really seem like a joke, though. It almost seems like a way of admitting to a crime they've committed without really admitting it, right? And yeah, I had to expose them. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I didn't expose them. I was going to end this live stream at 12 minutes, but I decided to keep going for an hour and show you some of my best stuff that I got exposing these people. And if you want to rewind the stream, there's quite a bit indeed. It's all in these folders right here. Mainly in this folder. There's a lot of evidence, quite a bit, and I've shown most of that um, on here. And yeah, it's MK Ultra as well. What they're doing is like it's almost like the reason. So I'm going through V2K as well. The reason they're saying the same, like, are they saying the same things over and over again to you? Because that's what neuro-linguistic programming is, when they say the same repetitive phrases and words over and over again to beat it into your mind so that they can use that to control you. It's not a joke. It's very effective. It was done to me, and I'm a person that can see through people's bullshit, right? And this MK Ultra was very effective in destabilizing and making it difficult to think. which is exactly what it's meant to do. It's to destabilize you and to make you unable to think so that they can continue in attacking you. That's what they're doing. They're attacking you. And in my experience, it's a radio frequency. I don't know what radio frequency, but it's a radio frequency being perturbated all day long. And that's what the V2K is. And it's a mix of artificial intelligence and the people operating it. So you have the AI and then you have the people operating the AI. That's what it is for me, at least. The voices are AI generated. And then every now and again, there will be a real person who's operating the AI voices, which are fake and generated by AI, that will like say things to me, like demeaning things. One thing they often tell me to do, they've told me to kill myself over 50 times. And worse, they've told me to do worse things and just kill myself. Try to coax me into committing a couple of crimes. Not gonna say what those crimes are, but they're serious, and they weren't able to coax me, obviously, but they still tried. Which is like, who would coax someone into committing a crime? I don't know, but they quoted my private thoughts to me, like to my face before. Like they've said things that I've never said to a soul that I kept to myself private, and they've said it to my face before. So I think it's artificial intelligence that's watching everyone and then reporting to these people's handlers, and then the handlers tell the gang stalkers what to say. That's what it looks like. Otherwise, I don't know how they know what I'm doing. Like they would say like specific TV shows I was watching back when I watched TV. I was still in the Matrix. I hadn't woken up yet. You too. Like honestly, like don't let this shit get you down. A lot of it is AI generated. So if you're hearing the V2K 24/7 like me, a lot of it is fake. Like it's AI generated. It's done to waste your time. Also to fuck with your memory. It fucks with your memory because they say the same shit over and over and you can't think straight. So you got to find some way of not listening to it. For years, 3 years, I've heard V2K. I haven't been able to get away from it in any way. I left the state several times and I couldn't get away from it. They follow me wherever I go. I went to Michigan, same deal. They hit me with the tech there. Um, I went to other places in Ohio. They followed me there too and hit me with the tech there. Hotels, public places, they hit me anywhere they can. I was in Buckeye Lake and they hit me with this technology all fucking day. You know where Buckeye Lake is? It's a pretty public spot. They were hitting me with these radio frequencies everywhere I walked. It was painful. And I was stuck there. I didn't drive there. I walked all the way 3 hours to Buckeye Lake just to get fucking tortured by some asshole with advanced technology. Too cowardly to show their faces because if they were exposed for this, it's over. It's done. You know that, right? That if these people got exposed, it's over. It's done. There's no way that everyone's going to be on board. They're the weaker subjects in this little experiment we call life, if you haven't noticed. They're quite weak. And that's why they tell me to kill myself and they do all this evil shit. It's because they're weak. Once you finally realize that, you're not going to be scared of them anymore. You're going to fucking pity them and see how fucking, like, they're just losers. Every one of these gang stalkers, like, they are really pathetic losers. I'm not saying that lightly. I could destroy them with that statement alone. You guys are pathetic losers for this. Stop. The fuck are you doing? Wasting my time and yours. That's what they're doing. They're kamikazing themselves for the group that they don't even really belong to. They're just getting used. That's the fucked up part about this. A lot of the gang stalkers they probably aren't even part of the human trafficking or evil side of things. They're just being used as foot soldiers because it's easy to do. you know, you're an evil mastermind and you're going to send all these people that have no idea to gang stalk somebody, make it look like they're a terrorist or something. Some very insane things were said about me over the years that are not true. And it was used to frame me and keep me on a watch list as it appears because the police to this day still watch me. Now, they wouldn't know if I'm a criminal or not, but what I'm trying to say is, oh, message redacted. Wonder what he said that was so bad it needed to be redacted. I did not do that. Woomba Terra, I hope you have a great night. I thank you for tuning into the live stream. I am about to end it, so if you do have any questions, hit me with them right now. For whatever reason, they just removed your message from the chat. I can't see it anymore. Okay. Yep, they're doing it to me here in Ohio. Buffalo, New York, I've heard of it. And yeah, they do it in broad daylight. You could share a little bit to me. I mean, if you want to share like some of the specific tactics, they hit me with the one headlight shit. Like they deliberately take out one headlight on their vehicle and then follow me around town with it. Like it's weird. I don't really know why they're doing it, but they are. Yep. So that's how they let you know that they're in the cult. This is how they divide people, and that's how they let you know that you're under a mind control program. That's what they did to me. That's what the one headlight shit is for me. It's a mind control program. They're trying to split your psyche in some way. That's how they let you know you're in a mind control program with the one headlight shit. That's what it was for me. It was a mind control program, and that's how they let me know that it was. I remember it. I talked about the one headlight shit before it ever happened to me, and it started happening. That's pretty weird. I also have video evidence. I mean, I have a whole playlist full of videos of these people. Here, I'll just link it in the chat. In 1 second. All right, can I share this or I'm gonna post two links here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to click on them, but you should be able to. These are pretty old videos, but it's there's at least 15 videos of me being stalked in here. So, I mean, like if you really want to dig through that, I mean, I guess you can. You don't have to, but that's kind of how I prove I'm real. Um, if you're in the program, you're not allowed to talk about it. You ever heard a gang stalker admit to this? I haven't. They're under some kind of oath of silence. That's obvious. Yeah, I was about to conclude the live stream, but if you want to vent for a second, you can. Apparently you're the only viewer in here, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, it's just weird talking to people about my gang stalking, like I feel weirdly about it, talking about it at all, but I will obviously because I think it needs to be highlighted. But that's the best advice I can give you. Don't talk with them. And seriously, if they're insulting you 24/7 like they are me, you can't listen to that. Like, you have to get away from it. You can't just listen to a group of people insulting you all day long. That's really not healthy. Like, that does something to your brain. You would have to find a way to get away from it. Now, me personally, I can't get away from it, but maybe you can. So I would say it's worth a shot. I was threatened at least over 200 times about Pizzagate, about the gang stalking, and the Satanism. Those were the three things I was threatened about the most. I've been banned for talking about these things in certain places over and over again. It's a pattern of behavior. I come and I tell people the truth and I get banned. It's a whole fucking thing. Like after this, like this is in the Epstein files, bro. Like I don't know if you've read into the Epstein files, but I dug into them a little bit. And this is Epstein. Here's Epstein saying that he has a friendship with Lucifer. Why is Epstein admitting to having a friendship with basically the king of evil, Lucifer? Evil is not a light thing. Evil is nasty. Evil is evil. If you know evil, you know it's not good. There's nothing good about fucking evil. So this right here is Steve Bannon. This is officially in the Epstein files. If you want to go have a look at this yourself, here it is. And this blue text right here is Jeffrey Epstein. And he is talking about a friendship with Lucifer. And keep in mind, this is not the only mention of Lucifer's name in the Epstein files. So I'll just leave that there for you. I'm sorry to hear that. For real, I am. That's all I can say. I won't comment on it any other way other than I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, the rabbit hole runs deep. They're sick people. They need to be exposed. Like straight up. I'm gonna try to chill after I make this live stream, after I make it final and I sign off here, but truth is I'm not gonna be chill. I'm gonna be upset about this. And all I wanna say is like if you see something, say something, right? Like the reason they get away with this shit is because everyone's too scared to say anything. They don't, there's no incentive for any of us at this point in the timeline on Earth to keep covering for these people. There's no incentive. So your aunt must have been a really great person. I'm very sorry to hear that. I don't know who that is. Is that your aunt? Kristen Pfaff? I don't know how to say that. Yeah, they want to silence anyone that knows the truth, knows anything about the truth, which is why I've been shocked that I'm not dead yet, because I really wasn't fucking around about them eating kids shit and the cannibalism. I wasn't joking. I'm very sorry to hear that. No one deserves to be killed for telling the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. And if they had to kill her because she told the truth, then they must be sick people. Like, if you called me a human trafficker, I wouldn't immediately move to silencing you. I would just say you're silly for calling me a human trafficker. These are the kinds of people that, they might not even be guilty of human trafficking per se. but they've done something and they want to hide it. So that's how they do it. They unfortunately, I've created such a shockwave with this Pizzagate shit. It's done. Like whatever's coming is an exposure of these people. It's not gonna be good. I'm shocked you found my channel. My channel is shadow banned completely because of this gang stalking shit, and because I'm glad that you resonate with me. Definitely. I'm just shocked that anybody finds their ways there to these live streams at all. I'll definitely check out your channel though, because if you've got video evidence of your gang stalking, then that means you're basically in the same mind control program as me, meaning that they're trying to mind control you right now because you did something that challenged their false authority. So they have some kind of false authority and you challenged it and now they're stalking you. But yeah, I don't have all the energy in the world. I gotta be honest with you. I'm sad to have to share space on the same planet as these people, but here we are. You gotta you gotta find God if you haven't already. You gotta be sure that you're talking to God. There can't be a single doubt that you're talking to God. God is absolute. God shouldn't be making you feel doubt. God's very clear. Once you have God, it's done from that point. They can still deceive you, but you have the upper hand. It's not all about being I mean, like, be a good person. Like, that's so hard to do in this matrix. It's so easy to be a fucked up piece of shit. It's really easy. It's really hard to be a good person that gives a fuck, though. That's exceptionally difficult in this world, apparently. It's just weird. I come on here, I expose these people, and I just kind of continue living my life because there's nothing I can do. If I was personally witnessing these people human traffic children, I would fucking stop them, but that's not the case. I'm not personally witnessing them to do that. If I was, I'd be recording them and putting it on YouTube and blowing all your fucking minds. Telling you right now. They gotta be doing it underground with the submarines. Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's like mistress, whatever. She had a submarine license and she was convicted on human trafficking charges. Now I began to wonder, are they using these submarines to traffic children? To sex traffic people? And that's how they're getting away with it? Doesn't add up. I don't know if people are just lazy, if they're I'm lazy. I'm a lazy person. I still cracked it open. I still read into it. It's not like an obligation that you have to read the Epstein files, but it'd be nice if the shit would stop. The trafficking and all this nasty. They drug people. I was drugged by these people. It's the same cult doing it. I don't know if you've ever been drugged before, but these people drugged me at a club. They drugged my coffee at a club, and they also drugged my plants while I was at home. I have herbs that I use. They drugged those as well. These herbs were clearly drugged, like something strong had been put in them. I don't know what, but it was strong enough to notice that it wasn't the herb causing me to feel that way. It was something that they put in it. And when I realized that they drugged me, this cult, I threw away the plant immediately because I realized it had been drugged and that it was fucked. And then there was another incident where they did something to my tobacco. I had a big jar of tobacco that like I considered to be like sacred, right? And that's why I kept it in the jar because I liked it. It was a big jar of tobacco and they did something to that as well.
And I remember one time I went to go roll myself a little cigarette with that tobacco, and it did something to me like I was drugged. And I didn't take any other drugs, but I smoked the tobacco, and it felt like I had been drugged with something. Keep in mind, tobacco doesn't do that to me. Nicotine doesn't make me feel that way. Nicotine makes me feel happy. It makes me feel stimulated. It doesn't make me fucking borderline hallucinate. So that's how I know I got drugged. Because I went to roll myself a cigarette. I rolled it, I smoked it, and I was all fucked up. Hallucinating, hearing shit. Be careful. Seriously, if you I don't really take you to be a person right off the bat that goes to like clubs and shit. But if you're going to clubs, go with like people that you know and can actually fucking trust. Do not go with a bunch of people you can't trust and that you think are gang stalking you. Okay, because they fucking drugged me on several occasions. And when it happened the first time that I got drugged, when I was in Columbus, Ohio, at that club, the first time it happened, I didn't even notice until later. I had fallen asleep for, it felt like I had fallen asleep for a couple of days. Now, I don't think that was the case, but it was fucked up. And I'm trying to expose that because these people drugged me on numerous occasions and they could have actually legitimately poisoned me and gotten away with it because to this day, I don't know who did it. There's a couple of people it could have been. I have no evidence to suggest that they had access to any poisons or drugs. These were hardcore drugs that they hit me with. I don't know. They put something in my cigarette. Okay, I rolled myself a cigarette. Nicotine does not make you hallucinate. Okay, I've smoked since I was 13 years old. I know firmly that raw tobacco will not make you hallucinate. I didn't. I didn't sell out. I had plenty of opportunity to do that. Trust me. And it's tempting because I'm a musician. Basically, what he was trying to do is he knows I'm intellectual, right? He knows I'm smart. So he tries to appeal to my intellect and be like, I can give you this platform with hundreds of thousands, millions of people that all love you, love your music, and all you have to do is basically sign yourself into slavery for me. Right? That's basically what he offered me. And I told him no. At least, like, this is over 100 times I've told him no. You shouldn't be feeling that way about me. If you have to question my realness, something's wrong with me or something is wrong on your end. Maybe you're not looking at it right. I'm not an agent of any kind. And as far as I'm aware, agents don't smoke weed. Like, this is a spiritual thing. Smoking weed is a spiritual thing. I'm not a disinfo agent. I know what those are, though. Those shills, they make money. Lots of money. I don't make very much money. But you shouldn't be feeling that way about me. Like, really honestly analyze what you're watching right now. You feel like you're questioning me. You're questioning if I'm a disinfo agent, which I know what that is. Someone who's paid to come online and spread disinformation. You're reasonable to think that. Like, I'm not mad about it, but like, why? What is the reason that you're feeling that way? Tell me. I want to know. Is it my demeanor? Is it just who would come on here and say these things? Like, is it just who would believe it? Like, I don't. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm getting shut down for doing this. No, it's not something to be sorry about. It's reasonable for you to feel that way. It's just that I'm not a disinfo agent, and from my perspective, I'm doing a live stream in my bed right now. I'm telling you the truth in plain English. Now, I say that, and people will debate me as though it's an opinion that's been put on this channel. If you truly listen and sit and listen to the videos I've uploaded, and you actually ask yourself the questions I ask myself, I feel you'll come to the same conclusion. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what to say. Disinfo agents get paid to do this. I get shut down for doing it. I was about to say, why are they censoring my channel so hard? I mean, there's only one viewer on this channel. But that at the same time, I mean, it's reasonable of you to think that. It's just, I didn't think I was coming off like that. I didn't really know what I was coming off as, but something made you think I was a disinfo agent. And I'm very curious as to what now. I don't think I've ever been accused of that before. So that's new to me. That's just so weird. You should definitely ask yourself why you're watching this live stream. And what about whatever I'm doing here, like on the deepest level, makes you think that? Because I promise I'm not, but like, I guess you can't take my word for it. I don't know. I am telling you the truth. So I've seen fake targeted individuals on YouTube. Now, I don't call myself a targeted individual, but these people are mind controlling. You know what I mean? Like, this is a daily thing for 3 years. I've been mind controlled. If you watch the videos on this channel, I mean, the story hasn't changed. It's the same story. I discussed about human trafficking with some close friends of mine years ago, and since then, I've been targeted by this. And since talking about the gang stalking, I've been targeted for talking about the gang stalking. I have a real question for you, okay? What do you think they're more willing to kill over? Me exposing gang stalking or a human trafficking ring? I guess it would depend on who I'm dealing with, but it is a cult. It's a satanic cult. I promise you that. A Luciferian satanic cult. It's easy to say that. I mean, I just presented plenty of evidence in just this live stream. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little key. So this mind control program, follow me here. They're doing the same things to us. They're doing the one headlight stuff to you. They're doing the one headlight stuff to me. This is an established psychological control tactic. That's all it is. You just have to let go of it. Be vigilant, know what your surroundings are. Pay attention to the patterns, but don't let it destroy you, right? Is it Order of the Nine Angels? I actually don't know anything about that. If you could fill me in a little bit, I mean, I'm willing to listen here for uh, a little bit longer. For me, the beef is with Freemasons, Satanists, and occultists. That's who my beef is with. Mainly Satanists and occultists. That I just call them occultists because they're involved in esoteric occult things that I can't outright call Satanism or evil, just hidden. Occult. Occult means hidden. So I don't know anything about the Order of Nine Angels, but I've heard about it. I just don't know what it is. I've seen their symbol before, but that's it. I don't know anything about the Order of Nine Angels. I tried to quit smoking. I've smoked since I was 13. So are they gang stalking you? It's the same shit over and over again. Like I hear the same things from all kinds of different people that you don't know me and I don't know you. Why are we sharing the same experience? You've probably already figured it out. It's a mind control program. But why are they going that far? They just want to control shit. That's it. That's all I found out. They just want to control you. They want to push you away from the truth and into like just darkness. If they can't get you to join the cult, that's all they want for you. They just want you to be dark, robotoid. They want you to be feeling soulless. All right, I'm gonna give you another key. These disinfo agents don't talk about the soul truthfully. I talk about the soul truthfully. I am the soul. I know what I'm talking about. These people don't talk about it truthfully. They market the things they do. Shills do it for money and fame. Neither of which I'm not profiting here. There are no ads, nothing like that. Look out for like if you can't always go with your intuition, but when you see a shill, it should be obvious, right? Like you get a feeling from it. It's like it's too good to be true, you know? It's like it's almost like he's getting paid to do that, or he's getting paid to give me little breadcrumbs. Like there are plenty of people, Russell Brand. I used to think he was a disinfo agent or maybe like a controlled opposition type deal. I To this day, I don't necessarily believe that because Russell Brand was targeted in the exact same way by, I believe, the Freemasons. This happened a long time ago. Russell Brand was being blackmailed with photos of him that were revealing, and it would appear that the ones Russell Brand's like a famous celebrity of some sort, and in like 2020, I think he made a YouTube channel where he started to expose the truth. And it would make me think, because he was a celebrity, that he was controlled and that this was all controlled opposition. And that's why he was doing that. It was all part of the same game. I never said he was a human trafficker or anything like that. I just said he was controlled by these people that want to have a certain narrative run in the media and then are sketchy about having another thing run in the news media. You see like the double standard in news media, like they'll report on one thing, but they won't report on this because, there's someone silencing them in that equation. You got to call them out. Call out your gang stalkers. I didn't say threaten them. Call them out. And I mean, for me, it's a natural ability to see through people's bullshit. A lot of these people are liars and aren't worth listening to. Like, are you gonna sit there and have some kind of discussion with someone who's a full-blown liar? You're not. All right, someone who's a full-blown liar is gone. For me, it's sad to know that you're questioning me on the level of you think I'm a disinfo agent. Not that in the sense that I'm mad at you or that's wrong of you to do. It's just sad that we live in such a world that you have to question me on that level when I'm getting on here and I'm telling the truth. It bothers me because I really have been threatened for a lot of this, especially the human trafficking stuff. I've been threatened. So it's not a joke to me. I mean, I take it very seriously. I don't know what's hard for people some people, not you, obviously, but some people have found it hard to understand over the years why I don't find this funny or why I don't make jokes about it. Apparently somewhere along the way people were confused about why when I was exposing human trafficking I wasn't making jokes about it because I didn't find it funny. It wasn't funny at all. It was sickening. The things that I read, the things that I came to know, it was horrible. It wasn't funny to me. Fiction or not, disinformation or not, it wasn't funny. And I just have a weird way of looking at it. Let me see if I can find this video. Watch this. I'm about to ask the AI. Hey AI, I need you. I need this video. Stay with me here. This is worth it. Oh fuck's sake. Okay. Hey, where is that YouTube video of all these different news anchors and stations airing the same word for word message? See if it gives me anything here. It should. Oh yeah, this thing right here. Hold on. That's what they said. So this is how controlled the news media is. Watch this. You may have seen this. Satire or not, I don't know if this is satire. That's the best part. I actually don't know if this is satire or not, but I guess we're about to find out, huh? I just realized. Thank you. I believe you too. It's right of you to question people. I'll never say not to question me. It's just, it's sad to me that that's where we are. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know anything about Ashton Kutcher. He's like an actor or something. I know that much. Do you have something to say about Ashton Kutcher? You might. Why does he suck? But this is the script thing I was talking about. So it wasn't satire, that was actually real. That script thing, how the all the different news stations across America are repeating the same script. Like what the fuck? Apparently that wasn't satire. I I thought it may have been actual satire for a moment there, but I guess not. I'll put it in the chat. Quick question. Are you on an iPhone or are you on a computer? Because if you're on a computer, you'll be able to open the link fine. But on iPhone, it just doesn't work for whatever reason. I don't really know why. I mean, you'll be able to click on the link, maybe. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but I don't know. I'm not a live streamer. The only reason I'm doing this, so I had like this epiphany, like like a year or so into when the gang stalking started, 3 years ago, three and a half. I had this epiphany that I kind of had to expose these people because they were really fucked up, and I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I didn't. So I did. I created this channel, and from the first video on this channel, that was me exposing them up until now because that's really all I can do. It doesn't serve me to keep all of this a secret at all. I really don't know what these people are involved in at the deepest level, but I know human trafficking is involved, and it wouldn't shock me if the gang stalkers that you deal with and the gang stalkers I deal with both get up to the same crimes, and maybe that's why they're stalking us. I'm telling you. You have to put them in check in some kind of way. You have to, because it is real. They will threaten you over these things. That's not a joke. They will. You got to be able to. get yourself out of it. I don't really know, like it breaks the fourth wall completely because you have a interaction with like the most evil things on the planet. You don't have to negotiate with them or anything. Hell, you could spit on them, beat the shit out of them, do whatever you want, but it, it completely breaks the mind. The people we're dealing with, that's how evil they are. I'll be all right. I get compared to Kurt Cobain a lot too. I appreciate that comparison. I guess if you're gonna compare me to anyone, I'd be fine with you comparing me to him. Yeah, we must think similarly, and that's why the algorithm led you here. I knew someone was gonna land on this live stream, but I didn't know like it was only gonna. I didn't know it was gonna be anybody, that would be interested. Usually people are not interested in this sort of thing. I do appreciate your interest. It's weird thinking about like I'm live streaming right now from my computer and you're just like watching me. Like that's just weird for me, but I guess it's kind of cool. It was my life. Hmm. I did just make a song. I made several songs actually, and I put them on the channel. One's an electronic song and the other is an acoustic song. What's real and happening everywhere. I'm in like severe pain right now. I'm not joking. I had surgery on my mouth years ago, and like my teeth are all like fucking like I'm in so much pain right now. Like it just started coming back. It's ridiculous. Like I'm on painkillers right now, and I still feel like this fucking pain. It's ridiculous. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've always struggled getting my music out there, but I've played guitar since I was 13, so I make pretty good music. I like what I make. When I make a song, I listen to it at least 100 times to get a feel for it. And I've always wanted to direct a music video, right? But I haven't had really the ability to, mainly because I'm poor. Like I have a job right now, but like I'm still poor. So hard to explain. The music is reflective of my time on Earth, though. That's for sure. It's reflective on all the good and the bad things that have happened to me. That most recent song I wrote about never selling out is probably the best work I've done in years. That was all improvised. I didn't write that or anything. I just improvised it. And what do you know? It sounded really good. I listened to it like 50 times. It's just I have trouble getting it out there and I don't know. Like I put it on YouTube for a reason. I want someone to listen to it and be like, "Hey, that's actually pretty good." Yeah, I mean, like if you own like a guitar, it really is like a healing instrument or like a sitar or really any kind of instrument, keyboard. Keyboards are good for that. I don't know if I could call it spiritual. I mean, I guess I could call it spiritual because I'm spiritual, but like I would like do these like things for God and then I would go play my keyboard. It's kind of hard to word in English, but that's basically what I would do. So I basically like a prayer. I'd go do like a prayer kind of thing, and then I'd prayer while playing the music. I'd do a prayer while playing the music. If you catch my drift on that one. But yeah, I keep things light. Aside from all this human trafficking and gang stalking stuff, which is pretty serious, I'm just a musician. I'm pretty average. I do pretty much, what the normal person does, I guess. It's just like it's weird because like I'm exposing this gang stalking and human trafficking shit, right? But I'm also like a normal person. So it's almost like living a double life because I'm dealing with these sick fucks and these gang stalkers. And I'm not even gonna say what else. Demons. And it's all real to me. I know it's real. At least on the gang stalker side of things and the satanic side of things, I know that's real. Some of the things I've seen in the last few years, I mean, like, I do question a lot of it because it was just so crazy. Like, why was I seeing any of that? Was it AI? Like, you gotta imagine, like, this is what science calls hallucinations. Like, I would just randomly hallucinate. And, like, I'm taking this plant right now. It stops me from hallucinating, basically. And no one talks about it. It's really weird. But I was taking this plant to stop myself from hallucinating, basically. And during that time, I wasn't on any drugs. To what I recall, I wasn't doing any drugs because I was hallucinating. It was really hard at that time. They basically controlled like my whole reality and they were like torturing me into submission. I don't know the exact reason why they were doing it, but like they were doing it and it's pretty effective mind control they put me under. The only time I broke it, obviously, but if I hadn't broke it, I wouldn't be here talking about it, if you see what I mean. The mind control would still be act. They were trying to mind control me into being silent, basically, through like threats, constant torture, and like they were hitting my brain with some kind of like electro shock thing. It literally felt like my brain was melting. Like I'm being serious. Like that all really happened to me. I don't know what to say about it. Like who's gonna like a lot of people question me just for saying any of that. Like they say that I made all that up or I hallucinated. They don't know what to think. It really happened though. I'm not making it up. I don't really know what to say. That was done in an attempt to silence me, to get me to stop talking about all this trafficking shit. So I've tried to live a normal life, but this has intruded upon my normal life in a hardcore, disturbing way. Sucks that I don't get to end this stream off on a positive note. I would like to. It's weird. I was listening to Nirvana the other day. I don't know. I definitely like their music. I wonder though if he was assassinated, Kurt Cobain. I don't know. He could have killed himself. I honestly don't know. Same, like I don't know the truth on a lot of things. Even if they say that, oh, this is what really happened, I don't know. What if they're lying? They could be lying. And again, they could not be lying. So it's a whole paradox. I don't know what to make of it. It's always more than meets the eye. There's always something going on. It's more than meets the eye. I'm sure people covered P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, P. Diddy. I'm sure people covered Diddy for years. So he's not doing nothing. What are you talking about? I'm sure plenty of people were doing that, but they didn't really know. Who knows what was going on? No one knows. I got the Epstein files on my computer, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know any better than you do. I mean, I know what's going on. It's horrible, evil things that they're doing, but Like, I don't know the specific events, the names, or who they're doing this to. I just know that they're doing it. And outside of the officially released names of these human traffickers, Ghislaine, Epstein, and some of the people in his little network, I only have so many cases to point to, like with Peter Scully or, unconfirmed cases, let's say. Like most of the modern media, if not all of the media, is psyop. Same with like the television and the movies, is it's all psyops. That's like the only real movie to me was like The Matrix. That was a real movie. That was a good movie. There are good movies outside of that, like Casino and Truman Show. Couple. I'm not a big movie guy. I was always into games myself, but you see where I'm going with it. Well, there's a lot more programming, it seems, in the actual movies and television than in games, and I think it's because watching something requires a more passive mind rather than playing a game, which is more, it tends to be more aggressive, right? I mean, that's solid logic, I'd say. But yeah, they just psyop everyone. You want to know the key to the psyop? If you recognize it's fake, boom, I just saved your life. Hey, dude, it's fake. Stop listening to it. I may have just saved your life. It's all fake. Stop listening to it. Whatever they're doing to you, whatever voices you're hearing, it's all fake. Stop listening to it. How insane is it that that actually works? At least for me. I still hear the voices, of course, but I mean, like, it's fake. I know it's fake. It's artificial intelligence. Doesn't really affect me as much once you like recognize it. Psyops perpetuated by real people. Soon the psyops will be perpetuated by artificial intelligence. In fact, they already are. I guess I could say I don't really have any examples to point to with that, but um, there'll come a time. Psyops using artificial intelligence. I'll bet you they're already on it. They are already on it. That's probably why I'm thinking about it, because they're on it. I swear. It's like it felt like I was thinking some of the shit in existence, because I would think about something and then like the public would find out about it. It was crazy. Oh. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth connection. Is that what it says? Oh no. They're attacking. Fuck. Looks like my stream just got taken down or some shit. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, that's bullshit. uh, is it buffering? Like, am I still connected here? Hello? Should be. I might not be. Okay. I was just making sure. It might be a little bit delayed, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how I managed to do it. Amassed 200 or so videos on this channel. I guess I can just claim I'm crazy. Well, I'm glad that you tuned into the stream. I appreciate you a lot. Definitely keep up with the channel. I'm about to end it here, but if you have anything else you want to say or like just real quick, um, I, I'm about to end the stream. I actually was gonna end it like 12 minutes into the stream because like I started feeling sick, but I just decided to power through it anyway. It was a good stream. I don't know what to say. There's like a lot on it. Like there's so many videos on my channel. It's one of the first things you're gonna notice. It's really disorganized, but I mean, it's there. No, they wouldn't. I've seen what happens when real people link up. You know what I mean? Like it's not that it doesn't always go well. Obviously, they want to have some say in that. I I don't know how that would go. Let's just say I'm paranoid about being assassinated, so I don't know about that one. But cheers, bro. I really appreciate it. I mean, uh, that's I really appreciate it. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need to say before I end this. No, but have a good night. Definitely end it on a positive note. Don't let this shit get to you. It's fake. It shouldn't get to you. It's all fake drama. They're just trying to influence you. Once you acknowledge that, you can finally move past it. But yeah, thanks for showing up. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. I'm gonna end it here.